you didn't bite me first.
In this painting, I was thinking in terms of combining candy.
I will if you make it first.
My name is Gary Gaydos, manager of the Florissant Civic Center Theater.
Hi, my name's Gary Gaydos, manager of your Florissant Civic Center Theater, and it's great to be here with another edition of On Cue. For those of you new to the audience, we do this once a month or so to try and bring up a hit behind-the-scenes look at what's coming down the tracks. Got some fun shows coming up, got a great comedy coming up, going to be produced by the Alpha Players in the month of May, and you should be in the audience for this one. They call it an emotional stew in some of the press releases that I read, or the reviews. But more than that, it's revisiting a wonderful Catholic family filled with comedy and dysfunction. Barb Langa is a director. Barb, great to have you with us.
Thank you.
And she's brought with her Stephen Chamineak, who's one of the characters played in the show. And Shane, I can't reach that far, but Shane Rudolph. Good to have you on board.
Air 5.
And you guys have been in the theater before, I know, but we're going to let Barb just talk a little bit about, this is what they call King of the Moon is Over the Tavern Part 2.
That's correct. It's the second in a trilogy that Tom Dudzik wrote, and happy to be doing this. So excited. This is such a fun show, and the characters are so great. It brings the family 10 years from where you saw them in Over the Tavern.
Yeah, well, that was a funny show. We did that years ago here.
Yes.
And Dudzik, actually, I didn't know he has a trilogy. This is one of 3.
Yeah. So we might be doing the other
There
one
you
in a
go.
few years.
Things
down
are going
the road.
well. But
Yeah.
and it's the Pazinski family, right?
It certainly is. A Polish Catholic family in Buffalo, New York. And they are working class. The tavern is the first Over the Tavern took place inside their apartment. This one takes place outside in the backyard of the tavern with the garage and the blacktop and everything. And it, they didn't have tons of money, but it's really fun, and the family just keeps going.
Yeah.
And Mom, Ellen, tries to hold the whole thing together. And Eddie is the oldest boy, and he is in the Army, and he's ready to leave for Vietnam on Monday.
Oh, boy, yeah, this is the 60s.
Yes, this is 1969, and it's the weekend of the Apollo 11 moon landing.
And you're all together in this
And we're
family.
all together.
Fun family.
They came together for a memorial service for their late father, and we just tune in on all the stuff that goes on between everyone. Eddie and brother Rudy, who is in the seminary, particularly clash because Eddie's in the Army,
Right.
and Rudy is a peacenik.
It's going to be a peacenik for sure.
So
Well, Eddie, you weren't around when we got drafted back then, but everybody had a number. Is this how your character gets in, or does he volunteer? Does he up?
He has a special number.
Special number, just like I did.
very
All right,
lucky
great.
number.
And is his number a low one, I take it, eh?
yeah.
Yes.
So this is kind of a bittersweet, but is he ready to go to war for Uncle Sam and make it right?
I believe so. Yeah. At first, toward the beginning of the play, he kind of treats it as a kind of a. He's not exactly sure how it's going to be, but toward the end of the show, whenever he talks to one of his friends, he gets more of an understanding of what it's really going to be like, and it just dawns on him that, wow, I'm going to be going to war. So.
Did he have other career choices that this is interfering with, you think, or love interest? How is this going to take him away from the world? Does he love the world he's in?
Well, he's married, and he has a kid on the way, so fatherhood.
Fatherhood staring him in the face as opposed to his country.
Right.
And Stephen, what part in the family do you play?
I am Georgie, who has the mental development of a 5-year-old.
Oh, great.
Yes.
Way to go, Georgie.
It's a real challenge to play, but I'm honored to be playing him.
Great. And how old is he in real years?
He's about 23.
This should be fun.
Yes.
I'll bet. You've had a lot of time on the Alpha stage in the past. I was speaking to you earlier. What show is this for you to log for Alpha?
This is about my 7th show.
Holy mackerel.
Yes, I was in Alpha shows when I was in high school and middle school, and then I left for college, and now I'm back and
Great.
making my post-college debut.
Did you pursue this art in college, actually?
I did. I had a major in musical theater and a minor in American Sign Language.
Cool. Where'd you go?
William Woods University down in Fulton, Missouri.
Sure. Great school.
Yes.
Great campus, and they have a wonderful museum down there to Churchill. I've been to.
Exactly, yes.
The whole world should go to that, actually.
Yes,
it's
they
that
should.
good. And Shane, how about you? Where are you at in real life? How many shows into Alpha are you this time?
This will be my 4th show.
Great.
Last show was Spam-A-Lot, and show before that was Proposals, and Seven Brides for Seven Brothers.
Seven Brides is a great show.
Wonderful
Spam-A-Lot,
show.
all very memorable.
Yes.
He was Lamps-A-Lot.
All right. That was a great
Dance
part.
I very much enjoyed prancing a lot.
No, I'll tell you what, that was a fun show. Everybody loved that one, too. Now, are you embroiled in school somewhere yourself, or are you out?
I'm not. I'm a server right now. I did go to Lindenwood for a little bit to pursue a teaching degree. I plan on going back very soon.
Good.
Musical theater at Lindenwood. So.
Great. Yeah, no, it's a good campus too. Right
Very good
next
campus.
door, and they got a nice theater, the Scheidegger.
Yeah, beautiful theater.
Yeah, man.
It's gorgeous.
Kind of big, but I'm glad we're intimate.
Oh, we have, ours is very nice.
Yeah, I think it's just the right size for what we've got to do here. And Barb, I know that you've directed before, but this is your second self-made assignment, eh?
Oh, you can't take it with you was my first foray for Alpha, and a wonderful cast, but there were like 17. There's only 7 in this cast, and we're like, I can get them wherever I want right fast. It was easy. I mean, not easy, but you know what I'm saying. When you have to organize 17 people, it's a whole lot harder than 7.
You're a big comedy fan yourself, huh?
Oh yeah, I like to be on stage doing that stuff.
How many productions do you, and I'm not trying to embarrass you or anything like that, I'm trying to be proud of what you've done. How many productions do you think you've touched at this facility over the years?
At this facility, probably about 11 or 12.
That's cool.
Well, more than that, really. But
I was going to say, you had another
if
life
I
here.
touched them, yeah.
I was going to say. You touched
I've
them.
been in every Alpha thing since I started in 2005 with Alpha. So.
Yeah, that's great. That shows you the power of the volunteer, too. You're back and you're taking on heavier jobs each time.
Oh, yeah.
The director does more than just direct, I know that. But do you have some help with the scenery or costumes? Or?
Oh, yeah, I've got a lot of help. Well, I did the costumes because I'm a costume freak.
There you go.
But I was just telling the guys, a friend helped me make a industrial light for the back of the tavern with a gooseneck on it and big pan light, and because for theater you have to do stuff like that because I couldn't pay $260 for the thing, and we've got a great crew, a lot of people helping us. We're going to do finish painting. We're going to make a tile roof on the tavern, and that's all made out of cardboard, and and so.
Do you guys pitch in backstage before the production? Do you help out a lot?
All the time.
Right down to striking it off,
we
right?
live there.
Yes.
I made them.
I know.
I made them sign in blood.
It's fun to make
In blood, yes.
things they love to do.
Yes.
But this is part of the season of shows. It's the last one, unfortunately.
Yes.
So you can't buy a season ticket for this, but I would urge everybody to buy that single ticket. And remind us of the days. Let's do some homework here.
Okay.
Remind us of the days and the prices so we can get people involved.
Okay, we got May 15th, 16th, 22nd, and 23rd at 8 p.m. and Sunday the 24th at 2 p.m. And the ticket prices are $18 for adults, $16 for students and seniors, and we have group rates and children's prices too. So.
There you go. And then we have, this is part, like you say, the end of a season, but we have a season coming up for the Alpha players, something different for next year, eh?
Yes, we're going to do Oliver.
A musical comedy, wow.
Comedy, no.
I think it's funny sometimes. I think it's one of my favorites.
Well, yeah, he's good, that's for sure. Then we have Good People and Dearly Departed, which is a real stitch.
Yeah,
so,
that's a stitch.
So.
Good People is a good show, too. I was unfamiliar with that until you guys picked it.
Yeah.
So that should be a fun season to be in, and you get, almost 40% off if you subscribe at the beginning of the year.
Yes, the season ticket prices are really good. They give you a real break.
They'll have brochures in the lobby, which will outline a lot more of that. And it's one of the fun things about the Alphas is if you become part of their family, they'll keep in touch with you and maybe even get you involved if you think you can break into this.
Yeah, if you'd like to, boy, we'd love to have
Tell
you.
me, just to get some testimony here, some witness, what got you involved the first time when you dressed the Alphas? Was it a relative in the show, or?
Actually, I had always been interested in theater, and Fiddler on the Roof was always one of my favorite shows.
Yeah.
And so my mom always, when I was in middle school, 2005, I think is when we
Yes,
did Fiddler.
we did. It was my first show, too.
Yes, my mom was always looking for different things for me to do and get me out of the house. And since Alpha Players was doing Fiddler on the Roof, and I loved that show so much, she said, you should audition. And I just stuck.
Heavy, that's great.
Yeah.
How about you, Shane? Can you remember the first time when you were tempted here, or what brought you to our stage?
The first show I actually did was with Hawthorne Players.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I did Oklahoma with Hawthorne, and then I heard about Alpha, and I just decided I'd try a different company, and I ended up loving it.
For those of you who don't know, we have two community theater groups here, and they're kind of homogeneous. People jump back and forth. You've been a Hawthorne before.
Sure.
I've seen you under different guys here too. Now that's a great one. Have you gone to other stages or other community theaters, Shane, in the area, or are you sticking with this one?
I'm sticking with this one.
Great.
I used to do theater in O'Fallon for a little bit whenever they had the O'Fallon Repertory Theater, but
okay.
That's kind of taken a rest for now, so I'm sticking with Alpha.
Yeah, this facility is kind of nice. Once you get used to it, it's hard to
Oh,
leave.
It's
be
hard to
honest.
leave
Yeah.
it, yes.
Well appointed, and you guys do great work. Many of the shows look very professional. I couldn't tell the difference between, going to the Fox with some of this stuff and being here. So you do wonderful work with all this. About how many members do they have in Alpha at present time? Do you know? Just approximately?
Golly. On our list, we probably have about 75 or so, but, the really active ones are much smaller amount.
Sure,
yeah,
sure.
about a quarter of that.
And then you
yeah.
have people way beyond the 75 that audition for some of the shows.
Absolutely, yeah.
So if you're thinking about it, go to alpha.com. Is that it? Or?
Yes, alphaplayers.org.
Well, Barb, anything else we should know about?
Absolutely. We've got Oliver auditions coming up on May 31st, and you can check the Facebook page and the website for information on that.
Do you have to have anything prepared for the audition?
Oh, you have to have like 16 bars of music, but if you check the website, everything's there. You can, make an appontment. That's what
I've
we need
always
to
wanted
do.
to be an Oliver. I don't know. You might see me there too.
Hey.
I know we'll see these two guys there.
More than likely.
No, it's great to be here with the Alpha Players again. One of the older community theater groups in the area and one of the best. Certainly Florissant is a brighter place because of them and our quality of life. We'll continue to grow with comedies like the Dudzik Polish show that actually
King of the Moon.
is actually a must-see for you Catholics in the audience. But you don't have to be Catholic to enjoy it, do you?
Oh, no, you do not.
Somebody mentioned that's one of the things that maybe is a prerequisite. Not true at all. Any family goes through what these people go through.
Absolutely.
And the thing about the seminary and the priest and stuff like that, those are just really asides by comparison to what you'll run into, as I can assure you. So put it on your list. Make sure you're there. Barb, thanks so much for being with us.
Sure.
Good to see you guys. Best of luck with your positions in the Alpha. I hope you get to be a director someday and get to sit here in this seat. All right. Let's go on to the calendar of events. I can't cover everything with guests for all the shows, so we're going to bring them up on this calendar in just a few minutes. Hi, this is Gary Gaydos, again, manager of your Florissant Civic Center Theater with the calendar of events. Alpha Players, King of the Moon. We just had a great interview with them. Don't forget it, May 15th and 16th, 8 p.m. That's Friday and Saturday evening at 8 o'clock curtain. And then the whole next weekend in May, 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. Friday and Saturday again, 8 p.m. And then on Sunday, May the 24th, 2 o'clock matinee to end the run of the show. 18 for adults, 16 for seniors and students, and good group rates are available if you call the box office. Putting a man on the moon is easy. Being part of a family is hard. This fast-paced tale will keep you laughing while it tugs at your heart. It's the summer of '69. The Vietnam War is raging. Sexual revolution is in high gear to top it all off. An astronaut is about to walk on the moon, and the Pazinski family is gathered to honor their late father's memory, and they become entangled in each other's problems. Families often do. Rudy's considering the future as a priest. Eddie's preparing to leave for Vietnam and the birth of his first child. Annie's dealing with a disappointed marriage. Georgie has lost his lucky medal, and Mother Ellen's trying to figure out if there is time in her life for romance. Wonderful characters. Dudzik has got great dialogue. And again, a smile on your face if you come and see this one. It'll give you something to think about as well on the way home. The Best of Hawthorne is coming up at the end of the month. Hawthorne players are going to be here May the 30th at 8 p.m. with Cowboy Swing. That's $15 to all, and it's on a Saturday in May that they'll gather around the chuck wagon to enjoy an evening of comedy and cowboy songs and cowboy swing right on our stage. Written and directed by veteran musician and musical director Joe Pauly, this is going to be a great show, and it benefits Hawthorne's Ducky Demere Scholarship Program. It's awarded over $50,000 to North County High School seniors over the years who are active in the performing arts. The cast includes Jameson Quartet and members of the Jewel Tones as well. They present an evening of song and laughter overall, some of the great hits you've seen in Hawthorne musicals over the years as well. A tribute to music made famous by Gene Autry, Roy Rogers, and the Sons of the Pioneers. Gary Love is the MC. You're going to have a great time. $15 is a steal for this one. And again, it's going to a great cause, the Ducky Demere Scholarship Fund. Keep that Saturday, May 30th, 8 p.m. open in your calendar, please. Alpha Players musical auditions for Oliver are coming up May the 31st, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Auditions are only by appointment at the Civic Center Theater. The show will include a large children's chorus. Children will be given the earliest appointment times, and they'll begin at 1 p.m. All people auditioning should prepare 12 to 16 bars of music and be prepared to learn a very simple dance. You see the website for more information. Again, go to www.alphaplayers.org, or you can Facebook the Alpha Players. To obtain an appointment, you have to email them, though, at alphaplayAUD, alphaplayAUD, and that's at AOL.com, or you can call them at 838-1734 for that audition spot. 314-838-1734. And the performances are scheduled in September and October. Last week in September, first week in October. So you might want to audition for a musical comedy and actually be live on stage, and your friends will be amazed. In July, the Missouri Pageant Alumni Association is presenting the Miss Missouri Senior America Pageant, July the 12th, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Lovely ladies competing for the title of Miss Missouri Senior America. 4 areas of competition include personal interview before the pageant, talent presentation that you see on stage, poise in an evening gown on stage, and philosophy of life as well. 15 in advance, 12 for groups of 10 or more, 17 if you wait and buy them at the door. Also, the Hawthorne Players present this summer the musical comedy Carousel. That's going to be on stage July 31st, August 1st, 8 p.m., and then August 7th, 8th, and 9th, Friday and Saturday again, August 7th and 8th, 8 p.m. curtain, and then 2 o'clock in the afternoon for the final show of the run. $20 for adults, $18 for seniors and students. Group rates are available. Also, this is a wonderful show. You remember Carousel. Smooth-talking carousel barker Billy Bigelow falls in love and marries a mill worker, Julie Jordan. Years after he dies tragically, he's given a chance to return for a day to try to brighten the life of his unhappy 15-year-old daughter, Louise. Again, Carousel is a Rodgers and Hammerstein hit. You'll remember it as soon as you hear the music, including the title song, Carousel. Hey, it's been great being here with you on Cue. Also a tip, our outdoor concert series starts in the month of July. On July the 4th, the Northwinds Concert Band will be out in front of the James J. Egan Center at 7:30 p.m. Fireworks to follow. And then pretty much every Saturday between now and the end of August, we have great concerts out there. Call our office and get that list of concerts for your family so that you can come out and see some of the wonderful shows we have for free, either at Florissant Valley Park for the first one or St. Ferdinand Park by the lake. We call it our Music Under the Stars series. Just call the office and request that brochure. In order to pick up any of our brochures or get on the mailing list, please call 921-5678. That's area code 314-921-5678, the main box office number, and we'll connect you to that mailing list 3 times a year, mail you all literature you want. We're glad to have you with us on Cue. Until next time, have a great summer.